Ask almost any expectant parent what they want, and they pretty much will tell you a healthy baby.
Sure. Well, now Texas Fertility Center has become the first in Austin to offer a new genetic test to prevent children from being born with any of more than 100 genetic diseases. All new at 6, KVU's Clara Tuma reports on what's being called a universal genetic test.
How much more time do we have?
Maybe a year.
In the new movie, Extraordinary Measures, Father Brendan Fraser frantically tries to find a cure for the often deadly Pompe disease, claiming his children's lives.
I wish that we had a drug.
In real life, doctors at Texas Fertility Center in Austin are working to prevent children from being born with Pompe and other similar diseases.
The genetic testing is revolutionary.
Kaylin Silverberg heads a team that's using a saliva swab test from both parents to determine the chances they could have a child born with any of more than 100 genetic diseases.
You can look at everything from cystic fibrosis to sickle cell disease to Tay-Sachs disease, Canavan's disease.
It's actually giving couples the chance to evaluate their risk.
After conception, doctors are able to remove fertilized cells to see which, if any, are disease-free and return only those to the mother. Without genetic testing, embryologists look at the cells under a microscope and choose the healthiest-looking embryos to transfer back to the mother's womb. The problem with that is diseased embryos may not always be obvious, even with the help of a microscope. The genetic tests are far more accurate.
So we really have the ability to eradicate a lot of familial diseases that 5 years ago we had no ability to do anything but treat after birth.
Mom-to-be Jennifer Montgomery is expecting her first child any day. Genetic testing helped her conceive a child without cystic fibrosis.
We knew that we had a relatively good chance of having a child with cystic fibrosis if we didn't use any kind of intervention, so we didn't want to go that route.
Doctors removed and tested fertilized cells, then implanted those free of genetic disease.
Excited as we are to have a child, I can't imagine her being born, finding out that she had cystic fibrosis, and then thinking maybe there was something I could have done about that.
The saliva test costs several $100s. Clara Tuma, KVU News.